The Curses of Dueteronmy, Part 3. We're going to go over the crops and livestock. We're going to also go over Ashkenazi Jews taking over our identity, stating that they are the Lion of Judah now. And we're also going to be talking about how we are the borrower and not the lender, and how that we are the ones that are underneath their feet because of our disobedience towards Yahuwah. I'm going to be reading you from the Sefer Scrolls, Dueteronmy 28, and I'm going to start with verse 38. I'm going to read all the way up to verse 48. You shall carry much seed out into the field, and shall gather but little in, for the locust shall consume it. You shall plant vineyards and dress them, but shall neither drink of the wine nor gather the grapes, for the worm shall eat them. You shall have olive trees throughout all your coasts, but you shall not anoint yourself with the oil, for your olive tree shall cast its fruit. I want you to know that when I was in Jerusalem in 2018, they took us to where they have olive trees everywhere. And that's one of the things that when you fly into Tel Aviv, they give you olives, all different types of olives. That's what they want to feed you, the olives. So they're showing you the blessings of them having of these olives because of the curse that's upon us. So they know that we are the cursed people, and they know they stole our identity. So they want to show you, and they came to me especially, gave me a bowl of different olives off their olive trees, and even showed me the olive trees where they were just pulling off the olives. They were pulling off pomegranates, grapes that were huge, peaches, everything. And they're reaping with all the fruit all over the place. I wanted you to know that because I'd seen it myself when I was in Jerusalem. In verse 41, you shall beget sons and daughters, but you shall not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity. All your trees and fruit of your land shall the locust consume. The stranger that is within you shall get up above you very high, and you shall come down very low. They're talking about those Ashkenazi Jews that are above us. They the one that stole our identity. They're the ones that sitting there from the line of Judah. And they're the ones that are wealthy. And the United States and 7 other countries are paying their people a monthly stipend. And they're wealthy over there. They're literally wealthy, but they don't even believe in Yahuwah. Verse 44. He shall lend to you, and you shall not lend to him. He shall be the head, and you shall be the tail. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon you, and shall pursue you, and overtake you, till you be destroyed. And because you hearken not unto the voice of Yahuwah Elohaka, to guard his commandments and his statutes which he commanded you. Verse 46. And they shall be upon you for a sign and for a wonder, and upon your seed forever, because you serve not Yahuwah Elohaka with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things. Verse 48. Therefore shall you serve your enemies, which Yahuwah shall send against you in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron around your neck until he have destroyed you. Well, we have seen that in slave movies and pictures where they put a yoke of iron around our men and women's neck because of the curse. We no longer have to be this way. We may not see it physically, the curse around our necks, but we still have the curse in our mind. We still have a curse that's in our spirit because we're doing things like this Gentile nation. We're still serving other gods, and we're still being disobedient to the Most High. It's time to repent, turn from our wicked ways. He says that he comes to the lost sheep of Israel. The lost sheep are the ones that have led astray, that have walked away from the Most High. that have rejected Yahuwah. But he's come to those that has rejected him, and he's crying out to you to come back, to follow his commandments, to follow his laws. It's time to repent, turn from your wicked ways, and he will heal you, and he will restore your place back with him, with Israel.